Hey everyone, welcome back. So, I watched some more Floristars videos. Ooh, spider jockey. That's right, Spider. Keep that guy out in the sun. He needs a tan. Good job. As a reward, I kill you. Not in the best way. I got hit too many times. Anyway, excuse me. Watched more of the videos and I now know a little bit more. Cultivated needs to be bred with specific bees in order to create other bees, such as the diligent bee. I was too low. There. Actually, there's one other thing I need to write with that. Has a 10% chance of showing up in your bees when you're crossbreeding. Alright, this will work. When you crossbreed common and cultivated, you have a 10% chance of getting a diligent trait showing up. You also have a 10% chance of getting the noble strain with the same combo. That is not common. Now there is another crossbreed you can do with the cultivated, which will get you the... oh dear, what is the name of that one again? Sinister. Actually, for this one, it's a 60% chance of getting the Sinister strain, or trait, but only in the nether. Which means you have to have bees that are acclimated to the nether's climate. And that is, I believe, it's just hot and arid. And climate is stuff I haven't really put up on this wall yet, so we're gonna have to do that later. But you get it with cultivated and modest. Oh, come on. Fine. Or cultivated and tropic. Now, I don't know what any of these bees actually do for their traits, but these are the only ways you can get them, which is really the important part. Knowing how to get them. You can find out the traits on your own, really. All you have to do is get some of the bees bred, and it should show up. And kind of tell you what the cultivated and... not the cultivated, the diligent, noble, and sinister strains actually do. I assume sinister ones kind of are like tropic ones, and they'll hurt you. I haven't been breeding anything for crossbreeding lately, but I have been building up a small supply of drones. And inside the apiarist shop, I have this little chest. It is a apiarist chest specifically designed for holding a massive amount of bees. And if you put in a bee, it will tell you... Oops. Go back here. It will tell you what you have crossbred it with, or something like that. Excuse me again. Can I put you back? Nope. Alright, you can just stay there then. So I have a lot of the basic groundwork for getting a whole bunch of bees taken care of. But the important thing is that I have some thaumium leggings, and we're going to get that enchanted. And I'm hoping for fire resistance, because that means that we'll get to take out those blazes pretty dang easy. Ooh. Awesome! Nice! 2 fire protection 2 things. That will work. Now, before I actually go back to the nether end, subject you all to whiny gas noises again, there's one other thing I'm going to cover quick. Right now, I have some ingredients in here, specifically to make a flux filter. Now, this is important in order to preserving essences and not releasing them into the aura. Unfortunately, I have to release some into the aura in order to get it, but it happens. Now, from that, we need more gold, a jar, and a brewing stand. Now, this is actually the main reason why I need to go to the nether. Because if I get all these materials together, I will be able to bottle essences and use them later, rather than release them into the atmosphere. Ooh, lead. Yeah, I did find out that you have a small chance of getting extra materials by pulverizing these things. So pulverizing is a very superior method of getting stuff, because you get extra materials that aren't even what you're pulverizing. I managed to get a bit of pulverized gold while pulverizing copper, for example. Now, unfortunately, when I'm running this thing, it's taking all of my power from my network, meaning all my farms, they're not doing a dang thing while I'm pulverizing materials, which is fine. I can deal with it. Now, before we actually go back to the nether, I'm gonna drop off all this stuff. I remember saying I was bringing the scoop one time, because there might be nether bees. I think that was just because I had the bee add-on thing, more bees or whatever, and was kind of expecting, or actually I didn't really differentiate that those bees that I saw in the nether might not actually be part of the main thing, if you understand what I'm babbling about at all. What? No time for messing around anymore. Those blaze rods, we need them. Oh yeah, I was harvesting some leaves from the silverwood tree, and a creeper kind of snuck up on me. Walked right in front of my face, actually. And the reason I was harvesting the silverwood leaves is because they give you 1 herba essence and 1 purity essence, which is good for making the flux filter that I had. You're much better off using that than the silverwood logs, because silverwood logs, I believe, give you 4 wood, or whatever it is. It was like 4 wood and I think only 2 clear, so you're not getting a very good deal on your essences. You're probably going to release more flux into the atmosphere than you want. You know, I really don't understand why this area has a high flux level. It might just be because of that thing. I read in the Thaumonomicon that there's different types of nodes, and some actually spill flux out. Hey Piggy, wanna go to the nether? So yeah, it's very possible that that aura node is one that raises the flux level of the area. So perhaps if I plant a bunch of silverwood trees around it, it will balance out and stabilize. I also was informed that you can apparently grow netherwort anywhere. You don't have to just sit here in the nether with it. Which I really wish I had known about, because that would have saved me the time I spent making this thing. Yeah, it's my little netherwort farm. Tended to by mindless zombie pigmen. Yeah. Also, you probably heard my phone beep just now. I'll take care of that. It's just my girlfriend. She's having some back pains. And it sucks because she's at work. Can't really deal with back pains at work. Hello! Don't have time for you. I have more important things to go about slaying. Let's see. Here we go. I think this will get me to the blaze spawner a lot easier. Going this way. Okay, that was almost a cliff. That goes to lava. Nobody likes to go to lava. I suppose some people like to go to lava. Mainly if you have industrial craft, because that's a good source of energy. Hey, look! A node! That's cool. Not a very big one, is it? Alright. So it's over this way. I didn't actually mark it, which was kind of foolish of me, but I do have a fairly good memory of where it was. Oh, geez, that was close. This is not a good place to be. Getting out of here. I really should have this down my hotbar. Hey, another node. Wonder if he dropped a ghast here. Ooh, he did. Very nice. Let's see. That actually has some pretty good elements on it. I wonder, would a ghast tear really have water in it? I kind of question that, because water doesn't exist in the nether. Just a small observation. I have to go down and back up. I think I had to go up. I'm starting to feel lost. Oh no, there's the Great Lava Fall. I remember that now. And behind it should be my little tunnel. I should have brought some bowls. I could just pick mushrooms and make a small soup on the run. Alright, now where's... Oh yeah, I remember this spot. This is a spot where the ghast was kind of stuck. Silly ghast. Trying to squeeze into a small area like this. And there it is. Before we go, I'm going to grab some red mushrooms, because I don't believe I have any. There we go. And there's the blaze spawner. Now, I know lighting it up doesn't do very much for you, but it does help slow them down a bit. Oh, hi there. Where'd you come from? Ow. Ow. The worst thing about the fire is it obscures my vision. Ooh, missed me. Now, how about you stand still and not glitch upwards? Ah, darn it, out of arrows. This is not fair, I'm fighting on his grounds. On his terms. Please, let me hit you. There we go. Now I hope that landed somewhere I can get. I'm gonna need a lot more than that one though. Oh, that was a close spot. Okay, so if I focus on lighting up this area, it should slow down the spawning at least. Or at least limit where they can spawn to somewhere more manageable. That wasn't really more manageable, but it works. Oh, no. Get on land. Ow, you jerk. Yeah, I'm not going after you. You're going to have to come over for me. Okay. This is sort of working. I imagine I'm surrounded outside of here by a bunch of blaze just underneath the ledge. Now that blaze rod's gone for good. Ooh, or is it? It's very possible it landed just down there. Hi, Blaze. I knew you were around there somewhere. Ooh. Come here. Come here. Oh, hi there. Jeez. showing up all over the place. If you would just kindly float towards the bridge, that'd be very helpful. I can always use more blaze rods. Please. You're not gonna be helpful, are you? That's alright. I'll go after this guy, who's by yet another blaze spawner. Oh, jeez. I didn't actually realize that there was 2 blaze spawners here. Ow! Okay, I gotta get out of here. Down this tunnel. Okay, you're not being very nice. Okay, this is a horrible spot. Hey, wrapping paper. Okay. I need to regenerate my health a bit. If I don't, I'm probably gonna die. Fire resistance stuff really does help a lot, though. It does. It's only 3 blaze rods. Not nearly enough for the project I have in mind. I want to get at least 8 brewing stands, plus extra so I can brew potions. So I really should have come with a whole bunch of cobblestone just so I can kind of trap these guys and fight on my terms. As it is, I was foolish. Very foolish. Okay, they look angry. Oh jeez, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get out of here alive, am I? Okay, let my health regenerate. Oh, get out of here! Just go for it! I'm alive! I'm alive, that's all that matters. I have six blaze rods, that's fine. It's good enough for me right now. I'll meet you back at base. Hey there, Wisp. Are you a friendly Wisp? It has no interest in zapping me at all. Huh. I'm never gonna understand wisps. They either zap me or just floating around, not doing anything to me. It's very confusing. How's the tree farm doing? More importantly, how many saplings do I got? Ooh, I got a lot of saplings. Wait, did I just... You know what? I'm not going to question it. It's out of hummus. Let's see, what was the recipe for hummus again? Oh no, wait, I remember. I remember. It is sand and fertilizer? No, I don't remember how to make hummus. Hummus is made with fertilizer and dirt. Right. Or mulch and dirt in the carpenter. Okay, so I'm gonna have to restock that, but it's important we do the important things first. Make a brewing stand. We're actually gonna make all of them into brewing stands, because that would be a smart idea. Okay, brewing stand there. I'm gonna need this warded jar. Air, sugarcane. I think that might do it. Let's see. 8 water, 8 air, 8 crystal. Oh, this will give me both 8 air and 8 crystal. And this will give me the water, along with a little bit extra. And an arcane alembic. We now have a way of bottling essences. All I have to do is plop it right here. Where's my bucket of water? Like so. And I'm gonna go ahead and start crafting another thing. It's gonna require the zombie brain, that bucket of water, some eyes. Actually, I need to make a new jar. So the water has to come out. Alright, so the jar there, zombie brain here, eyes and the bucket of water. Now we need 8 animus, 8 malum, and 8 cognito. The brains are going to give us the malum and cognito, and I believe I still have soul sand in the basement. I hope. I really don't want to go back to the nether at the moment. Yes. Now, unfortunately, I only have 1 alembic, so only 1 extra essence is going to be stored. But it is going to limit. It's going to reduce that. And we are currently sitting at a moderate flux level, which is not that great. But sacrifice has to be done in order to make significant progress. So, brain in the jar. And we have stored, of course, one of the most useless ones. Actually, it's not the most useless. It is used for making tallow golems, so I guess that's fine and dandy. Still, it's not great. But all things considered, it works. Because we now have a brain in the jar. And this is going to let me throw things into my infernal furnace and ignore it. And I'll show you what I mean. Here, I'll put in iron, because I know that gives me experience. Iron's going to go in, out will pop iron ingots. And if you listen closely, you can hear a munching sound. That is the brain in the jar collecting the experience as soon as it pops out. Now, the great thing about that is I can just leave him and he'll keep on eating the experience and store it for me. And I can come up to him later and just shake the heck out of his jar and he'll give me all the experience he collected. A very useful feature. And my poor golems are just going to wander back and forth confused, trying to collect all the iron that pops out. Oh, and the jar does that at times, just violently shakes for no reason. Now, what do I do now that my alembic is filled with this meat, with corpus? Well, there is one recipe that's at the very beginning of the Thaumonomicon that you get to learn right away. A glass vial. This requires 3 glass in the shape of a bottle and a bit of clay. Now, I think I might have used up all of my clay making it into bricks, so we're gonna have to actually go grab a small amount. But first I need to get more glass smelting. Oh wait, I do have glass. Well, more glass smelting doesn't hurt. And I'm just not going to bother with the shovel or the wand right now. There goes some stuff. Where's that coming from? Straight down that way. That's kind of weird. So if I were to follow that, I'd probably find a dungeon, maybe. Yeah, it's straight that way. Interesting. Okay, you didn't have to shoot me, you know. Well, that's an interesting spot to put the creeper. Oh, geez. Okay, that creeper's taken care of. I believe the clay is just in this little pond of water, guarded by yet another creeper. Are you guys gonna leave me alone long enough so I can get clay? This is not a good place to be. Okay, he's right there. Go away, spider. I have things to do. And I actually have some food I need to get eaten. Alright, so glass vial. You get 8 of them. And just holding them in your hand, you right click on the alembic and you get a little bottle of essence. Now, a very neat feature. I don't have enough glass in order to make another jar. Let me go ahead and grab the glass from upstairs. What am I doing? Glass is in the furnace, not the chest. And back downstairs we go. I need the arcane wood. Another jar. Alright, let's switch this around. Now, arcane jars you can place while they're empty. And 1, it looks good for decoration. 2, it can be used for storage, specifically storing essences. Now, it does use up your file when you do that. I'm not really sure why it would. I would think that you would just dump the file into the jar. But I won't question it. They're not that hard to make anyway, so whatever. And you can keep on filling up these jars until they have a total of 64 essence, or 8 files worth. And you can only store 1 essence per jar. Now, one thing I will show you quickly. I'll get another glass jar made, just because it looks nice, having a few scattered about. Now, in order to get essences directly into the alembic without actually making anything, I believe you just hold shift and right click. Yep, and it fills up the alembic. And then I believe if you right click on the alembic after the water boils, the essences return to the cauldron. But alembic is only able to hold up to 16 of an essence, which is not really that great. And the reason I made another glass jar is just so I can store this. Alright, give me all that experience. It's so fun to shake. Well, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I've covered a few interesting and useful things, I believe. My tree farm is growing great. I have more information down about bees, and will eventually actually use that information myself. And we got blaze rods and some spare brewing stands, which, hey, which I think I'll actually set up. But where? I'll just put them right here. There. That'll work. So, this is the end of the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. Share with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!